folks, how you doing? It's Rich and Mike from drumhead.com again, and welcome to another of our bite-sized lessons. So today, what we're going to cover? Well, we're going to cover a fake double pedal pattern. So if you're sitting there and you haven't got your double pedals, this is how you can sort of emulate and create some sort of groove just using your right foot. As ever, if you like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, Rich, take it away.
All right, guys, so fake double pedal. This is, in theory, massively simple. But
yeah.
I have to say up front, this is one of the hardest things that I've ever had to work on. Okay, yeah, and when I say had to work on, it was just me going, I wonder if this happens, what I could do with it.
Yeah.
And it is, in theory, it's really, really simple. In practice, it's not. So you're going to have to really slow this down and take your time with it. Okay, so the basic premise of it is that we're going to play double strokes between the floor tom and the bass drum. Okay,
That's it.
That's it. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you next time.
It's that simple.
Yeah. So what we have is right, kick, kick.
Now that's where you should start. That's
Exactly it. Now, going back to what I said, this took me about 4 months of work. Okay, so it's not an overnight thing, but if you work on it, it is massively beneficial to get this down in your playing. And that's the starting point of it, really.
Completely.
Yeah? We're obviously then going to speed that up. Obviously, to some guys, that's going to be quite easy. To some of your advanced guys, to some of you people who are just starting out, that's going to be really, really difficult. So we have to work slowly and then we have to speed that up. So what I'll do is I'll start slowly and then I'll gradually start to speed that up.
Okay.
Pretty quick, yeah? Pretty quick, and there's a lot of notes going on in there. You'll notice there the change in foot technique, which again we'll get to at some point in a different lesson there. Yeah? But once we've got it down, this hand's not doing anything now. It's doing absolutely nothing because everything's between the right hand and the right foot. So this hand now can play eighth notes on the hi-hat, okay? Which is going to be the first right hand on the floor tom. Yeah, one and two and. Yes, it's really, really slow.
Yeah, you can't really hear the groove when you do it.
It's really, really slow, but that's the point where it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, and obviously now we've got the eighth notes going, so now even at that really slow tempo, we can bring back the 2 and the 4. 1 and 2 and. Okay, so it's going to sound incredibly strange, this speed. Okay, so yeah, it's strange and it's quite difficult to actually maintain that speed. Yeah, the key to it is to start to gradually speed that up, and before once you've put the work into it and used the correct techniques and things, the actual benefits of it at full speed are absolutely massive.
I mean, it's a great thing to just work on your technique, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, how usable it is in everyday music is debatable, but in terms of building your technique up, but just getting that evenness is just so difficult. That double between your right hand and your foot, it's a real tricky thing. You've got to spend a lot of time and using again a metronome. Have the clicks behind you so you can actually hear that you're placing it in the right place.
That's it.
Because we'll say this loads of times, but if you don't get it right slowly, it's not going to sound good fast. Particularly with this one, you've really got to put the time in.
Yeah, definitely. So let me play it warp factor 10.
Okay.
And then you can see what it's like, and then in a minute we'll put some bass into it and you can see, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe not musical, but it's a massive workout.
Well, unless you know, in a speed metal, death thrash, whatever hardcore thing, very useful then. Every track.
Yeah, that's it. But you could use it a little bit more sparingly with a groove.
Yeah. It kind of becomes a fill, doesn't it?
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah. It's still a little bit over the top,
Yeah.
but in working on this, potentially something you may not put into your playing, then your foot technique's going to massively develop.
Exactly, yeah.
Massively develop.
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. There it is. Let's put some bass with it. I'll play a little bit of groove and use it as like a little fill, and then maybe just extend that a little bit. Yeah, and then you can see how it kind of fits together, in what is a normal rhythm section.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit more usable when you put it in a groove like that.
It is, yeah. I was just laughing because you can just imagine going to rehearsal with your band. Saying, I've got this new song. I've just got this little fill to go in there, a little groove. And I'm going, what?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, obviously, guys, it's not something that you're going to go, we're not going to do that. Okay, but so you've got to pick your place for it when you use it.
Yeah, it's choice.
But if you put it in the right place at the right time, it could actually be massively effective.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go, guys. A fake double pedal lesson. Basically playing a double pedal groove with only one foot. As always, take your time with it. Work really slowly. It may take you some time, this one, because it's pretty tricky. Have fun, enjoy, and we'll see you on the next lesson.
See you later.